this book should help me be. I still love looking at the photographs and imagining that I am that very organized Christmas planner. And as you can see, the spine, which is where the book is normally displayed on the bookshelf, this has faded very much compared to the cover. But again, here's the title: The Complete Christmas Cookbook, edited by Sarah Ainley. And if we look at the back, you get the idea of the type of recipes in here, as well as Christmas decorations. So let's take a little look inside. So it is, this edition, it says, is distributed in Canada by Raincoast Books, Vancouver. I'm just looking for an idea of the date. Here it is down here. It was printed and bound in Singapore, previously published as the Ultimate Christmas Cookbook. First published 1997 and updated 2000, and I think it was round about 2000 that I bought this copy. So 23 years old. Some very beautiful traditional Christmas foliage with cinnamon sticks and dried clementine. Never goes out of date, I don't think, this lovely type of Christmas display. And the first few pages talk you through creating some very lovely Christmas foliage decorations. I've never actually made any of these. Every year I think to myself, I'm going to go foraging for holly, but I haven't yet. Maybe this year. I do love this very minimalist, simple wreath. That is really, really lovely. And then we've got the countdown to Christmas Day, and they've got some suggestions here of what needs to be done in order to plan and organize your Christmas cooking. And look, late autumn, make a selection of preserves and relishes. Nope, not done that yet. The second week of November, make your Christmas cake. Third week, feed your Christmas cake. Yeah, and then make your Christmas pudding. Plan the dinner. of very rich foods. I just love basics. Nice cheese. Not so much the fancy Christmas cakes and desserts. So yeah, first week of December, make the jeweled fruitcake. Make mincemeat. Oh my goodness. The second week of December, make your almond paste. And then, yeah, more suggested, just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? I don't know if you would have any time at all to enjoy Christmas. But look at these lovely molds. And then we've got the timetable for the big day, Christmas Day. And it's planned for Christmas dinner to be served at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. But what I do like about this book is you can just pick and choose what you need to know. So if you did want to refer to the timings, they've got a suggested time from 9 in the morning, what to do when, what to put in the oven, what to take out of the oven, in order to have dinner served at 2 o'clock. Then you've got the instructions on basic techniques such as how to carve your turkey, how to make almond paste or marzipan. I do love marzipan, but I buy it. Royal icing and fondant icing. Well, here we go, we're tucking into the recipes now, and this beautiful, rather formal Christmas table arrangement with all of these brass or gold coloured candlesticks, gold candles, gold tablecloth, and then that's echoed in the gold charger plates, even the gold frame on the picture frame does look lovely. So let's see what the suggestions for starters are. Well, we've got a carrot and coriander soup. That looks really yummy with all the garnishes on top. Or how about a cream of mushroom soup? I have given up serving starters for Christmas dinner. I can hear a seagull outside the window. Yeah, I don't serve starters, mainly because it just, for me, affects how I keep the rest of the dinner warm. I like to serve all the meal hot, and if people are eating soup, it just means something is getting cold. So these are lovely things to have, but not for me anyway, not for starters. Or how about a Roquefort and cucumber mousse? Doesn't that look nice? Very, very grand indeed. These beautiful juicy grapes on top. Yeah, it does look lovely, but again, are very traditional presentation. But I think that's very nice. Roquefort tartlets, well that's a different one. Quite rich with the pastry as well. Are your mouths watering yet? Yeah, another very, very grand display. This big urn on the table, and my goodness, we've got artichoke here. We are on to the main dinners. Well, I don't know what you have for Christmas dinner, but for us, it is always roast turkey. I've never really done anything alternatively to turkey. A roast goose, yeah, with apples, caramelized apples. I've never tried goose. Yeah, here we go, look. A roast turkey, beautiful, golden roast turkey. Served of course with stuffing balls, bacon rolls, roast potato, Brussels sprouts and gravy. Oh yes, beautiful. Another alternative here, we've got roast pheasant with port. No comment, I've never tried pheasant. Lots of ideas here, and obviously not just for Christmas Day, but these are lovely for this time of year for any dinner. Quite a simple recipe here: chicken with red wine vinegar. Delicious. A leg of venison with dauphinoise potatoes. That looks very tasty. this chapter is the vegetarian dishes. So our vegetarian friends are not forgotten. Some really nice ideas here, and as much as I'm not vegetarian, I do really enjoy vegetarian food. And I love all of this idea of a vegetarian pie. It's a mushroom flan with a cheese souffle topping. Very lovely. Vegetable gnocchi. Now this is a recipe that I actually have made, and it is a cheese, rice and vegetable strudel. It is surprisingly easy because you use ready-made phyllo pastry. As this lady is doing here, and the filling is lots of ingredients. There's rice, mushrooms, cheese, currants, almonds, herbs, and I think I'm going to make it this year. It is so tasty, whether you have it warm or cold. So yeah, this has reminded me to make this year. Various vegetable pies and crumbles, couscous, spiced vegetables. Yeah, lots of ideas here. And then the vegetable sides. I like just plain Brussels sprouts. And the one all sorts of accompaniments. This is the side that I make every year. This is sweet and sour red cabbage. I love that, and it's so easy to make. And I make a load and freeze it. It's just a nice accompaniment for any roast dinner, I think. More vegetable. Now we're coming on to another section I love looking at, because these are all ideas for a buffet, or just some nice ideas if you are fancying doing a little bit of cooking over Christmas. Game terrine, all layered. Very nice. Oh, look at this smart fellow. A turkey and ham. Sorry, a turkey and cranberry pie. imagine they're very Moorish. And when you think how much little snacky cheese biscuits like this cost, the ingredients are really quite basic, and you could make these, but I haven't as yet. But every year I think to myself, I could make these so much cheaper and so much nicer than the ones you buy. Now this, I like this because it's quite, a lot of the recipes here are quite old-fashioned, but nothing wrong with that. But this is a little more modern. Some ideas for tapas. So we've got cheese, olives and almonds prepared with all gorgeously flavoured dressings. And yeah, chorizo paps. And again, this is one, I think I actually have made this. The chicken satay with the peanut sauce. And so much lovelier than the ones you buy again, and that's quite easy to do. I'm going to bookmark this for this year as well, definitely. Now these are what I love, but I don't make my blinis, I buy them, but I adore that. Blinis with smoked salmon and either cream cheese or sour cream. Oh, delicious. More little nibbles. I've made these small potatoes baked, and they're just quite pretty to put on a buffet or serving with leftover meats. Tiny, tiny jacket potatoes, which are nice to hand around at a party or function. Little crackers made with phyllo pastry again. Chocolate dip with fruit. Nice, nice, nice. And then all the lovely things that again come out at Christmas. Different stuffings, sauces and preserves. So lots of ideas for stuffing, which I tend to buy again, but they are quite easy, really. Bread sauce. I do make my own bread sauce. I mean, it is so unbelievably easy. And it is, I am the only one in my house who likes bread sauce. But again, it is something that I think of as Christmas on a plate. Various tartar sauce, creme anglaise, rum butter. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All different savoury butters. And a lot of these are ideas that, if you were so inclined, you could make as gifts. Various chutneys, again, that's a lovely one to have. And this is quince paste, which Richard and I have had when we were away in Portugal. It's quite a solid paste, and it's very sweet, and it is gorgeous with cheese. And I love Stollen. Beautiful. Oh, more fruit cakes. And yeah, I do like a little bit of Christmas cake, but I would never. None of us would get round to eating a whole cake, so we don't tend to buy those. I love shortbread. Oh, look at in a special mould. That's beautiful. And Christmas biscuits. I have made these many years ago. Nice sort of things you make for Christmas fairs or fetes. Oh, La Florentines. I love cinnamon rolls too. Beautiful. Amaretti. Oh look, make your own amaretti. How amazing is that? Then various mince pie recipes. And now we move on to the really special things, Christmas treats and edible gifts. Isn't that pretty? Homemade fudge. Oh, beautiful. Little meringues. Turkish delight. Imagine making your own Turkish delight. And this glacé fruits, again in the 70s, I remember my parents receiving a big box of these glacé fruits, which I believe are really expensive. But as a child, I was less than enthusiastic about the taste. But I imagine some people love them. And look, if Stuffings.